This is Martin Shirvington, and in this video I'm going to show you just about everything you need to know about your YouTube channel. If you go to youtube.com, you're going to find your homepage. And on your homepage is content that you've either subscribed to or it's content that's been suggested. And if you see there's a scheduled live stream, you can either hover over and add that event to your calendar. To go to your channel from your homepage, you click on your name and then you click on My Channel. Okay. So we're now looking at my YouTube channel, and the first thing I'm going to do is hover over and I can decide whether I go edit links or edit channel art. Now I've got a video on how to do the channel art, so I'm not going to do that one now. I'm just going to click on edit links, and you can see here I can add in links that will appear. The first one appears here and then the others will appear alongside, and I can do that all in this section. Also, you may like to add a channel trailer, which will play automatically for people that haven't subscribed to you yet. If you click on this button here, you'll be able to display your playlists if you've created them, as well as many other options. Just click on the drop down to see what they are. The next thing in this tool I'm going to show you is the Video Manager. If I click on Video Manager, we can see all of the videos that I've uploaded to this particular channel. And if I look at the tab here, I can choose many options. Infos and settings allows me to adjust the way that particular video is seen by people. So for instance here I can go public, or I could go unlisted or private. And also I can add in the title, I can add in description, and I can add tags there as well. So just to go a little deeper, if you have it as public as the setting, then anyone can view it. If you have unlisted, then anyone with the link can view it. And if you have private, you have to choose. Now, if you have linked your Google Plus account with your YouTube account, then you'll be able to share with circles, for instance, extended circles, and have a lot of options when you click on private. If you haven't, you won't have that option available. So just to compare, because I have actually linked my Google Plus account to my YouTube channel, I can share to circles when I have the setting on private. Looking back at this drop down is very cool indeed. If you click on Enhancements, you can alter how the images come across on a particular video. And if you go to audio, I really like this, you can actually add audio on top of a particular YouTube video that you've already created. Okay, so what you can then do is choose the music that you want to appear and the level that you want it to play at over which sections of the particular video you're looking at. And if I click on Position Audio, I can move this around and the audio will start playing or end playing at certain points. Okay, so the next one I'm going to have a look at is annotations. So if I click on that, from here I can add an annotation to the screen. So by clicking I get the option of the style of annotation. If I go just for a note, I can then move that note around. I can change the start times and the end times. The default's 5 seconds at the moment. I can add text in here as well. For instance, click here. And I can add a link. Now this is the really cool thing. So the first thing to know is that you can paste a link to a video, a YouTube video, and you can even start that video at a particular time that isn't right at the beginning. And you can choose whether to open the link in a new window or whether you can just exit this one straight into that video. There's another really important thing to mention here. If you've linked your YouTube channel to your website, then you get the option of being able to paste the link to your website in this particular section as well. And you can do that just by clicking on the video drop down and click on associate website, and it will ask for the associate website that's linked to the account. But also in this drop down, notice you can link your Google Plus profile or a page to your YouTube video. As well as other options, subscribe, which is subscribe to your YouTube channel. You can have fundraising projects and also a merch option there, which you may like to check out, and you can learn more by clicking on that button. The next one down is for captions. If I click on captions, then what I can do is upload the caption file or transcript, and if I have one available, then that would be that it's been transcribed by somebody already, and I just take it off the desktop there. However, you could look at automatic captions. Now sometimes these can be a little crazy, so you might want to go in and edit them if you are using these, but captions certainly add an extra element, and they're very good for the hard of hearing as well, because they can read the text on the screen. The next option down is to download an MP4. Now I use this to create podcasts, so I can just download the MP4 and then extract the audio from it, and it's also good if you want to edit and then re-upload content. The final option here is promote, which would be when you are looking to pay for more people to see your videos. So this is the upload section of the Video Manager, and just to note that if I check all, I can actually do actions on all of them, for instance change their settings, and I can also decide if I wanted to add them to playlists. Now this is where we're going to go next, so if I just uncheck, if I wanted to add this particular video to a playlist, I can drop down and go add to new playlist, and this is exactly the same process if I click on the playlists here and then go click new playlist. So have a play around with that and you'll find that playlists are a great way of bringing content together into particular themes. The next option down is tags. Now these are your tags, so you can hashtag and then attach those hashtags to particular videos. So if you want to, you can search for a particular tag and then order your videos according to those tags. Also worth noting that having good tags might enable other people to find your content more easily in YouTube search as well. Next, let's have a look at channel settings. One thing you may like to do is monetize your videos. Now as long as the content is appropriate, you'll be able to take advantage of YouTube's advertising system. Even if you're not looking to make money from your videos quite yet, this option can still be a very good move. Now one of the things that this allows to happen is for a custom thumbnail to be put into a video. Jumping back now to the infos and settings then, on this particular video, you can see here it says customized thumbnail. So that wouldn't happen at the moment unless you had the monetization at least switched on. And it means you've got a little more flexibility what people see at the front of that particular video. Otherwise it just gets selected from these options here. The next thing to look at is the in-video programming. And first of all, you can have an avatar which is clickable, and that is for a featured channel, and that will appear for as long as you want and in the location that you set on the screen. And the other option that you have here is to have a featured video, and that can also have a start time and an end time, and you can decide on the location. Next thing is the advanced tab. Now this could be very important. I mentioned earlier about associating a website with your channel, which will allow the annotations on a video to be clickable and people go directly to your website. Well, this is where you do it. And I've already set mine up here and you can see that it's success there. So I strongly recommend that you do that because with annotations there's a lot of flexibility. You could even have people go and buy a certain product or service directly from your website when they've been watching a video. The next thing to look at is analytics, and as you can see it gives you an overview of the performance of all of your videos, and also if you've monetized them you'd see estimated earnings here as well. And note that just about everything in this area is clickable, so if you want to find out more about the minutes watched, just click on the panel, or if you want to find out more about a particular video then you can click on the video links. Then we can go to Inbox. And with Inbox, not only can I have a look at who sent me messages, and I can also then respond to those messages, I can create a video post and send that as a response. Also worth knowing that you can customize your dashboard. Just come over to the cross, click that, and you can decide which sections you want to add. Next, let's have a look what happens when I click the upload button. As you can see, not only can I upload a video from my computer, but also I can webcam capture straight into YouTube. I can create a photo slideshow which will be from my photo albums, which right now it's pulling the ones from my Google Plus account. And when I'm creating a slideshow, I can even add music for free from the library of over 150,000 tracks. Then you can see the Google Plus Hangout. If I click broadcast, it's going to be already set up because it's linked with my Google Plus account to do a Hangout-on-air. And this is exactly the same as if it was starting from any other part of Google+. Next, if you click on Video Editor, you'll see here you can add music, you can add text, you can even use Creative Commons content to mix in to your videos, and you can add your own images and more. Also in this section, you're going to have suggestions about what to watch, you're going to have your subscriptions. So your subscriptions are a bit like content in a stream. And you can choose what to watch now, or you can hover over a video and you can click on Watch Later. You can then come to Watch Later and you can see the videos you have in that particular list. And also if I click on Social, not only can I see who has shared particular content, but I can also connect my accounts, and you see I've connected this one to my Google Plus account, and if I wanted I could connect to Twitter and Facebook as well. Now we're looking at a video. And the first thing to see is that if I click on the cog, I can change quality. And I happen to do mine in 720 HD, so if I click on that, it will change the settings and make it better quality to view. Next, you can see the like button here. You can see about, share, add to, and that's add to playlists, and there's transcript, there's the statistics, and there's a report button. If I scroll down, you'll be able to see the comments, and you can reply by clicking on reply, and the message will just be put underneath. And I can also thumbs up any comment that I particularly like or think is relevant for that video. Okay, coming back to the share option, if I click on that, you see the first thing I can do is copy and paste the URL. But also, I have a lot of sharing options here as well. For instance, if I click share to Google+, it brings up that particular video and I can share it to whichever circles I choose. And if I wanted to share from a certain point, let's say 1 minute 30 into the video, I just press return and it gives me a new URL that says it starts at that time. If I want to embed a video, I can click on that, and where this option is available, I can copy that code and put it into my website. And I can change the video size here as well. Next, you see we have the option to email, which is fairly straightforward. And next to it is a very cool option indeed. If I click on Hangout, it will bring up a Hangout. And once I just name it, I'm going to call it Hangout. I'm just going to press Hangout. It will automatically load this video into the YouTube app and start playing it. So this is a phenomenal way to bring your friends together and watch content from YouTube. Also, if you have a Hangout-on-air that is live and you've initiated it and you've linked it to your YouTube channel, then it's going to show up here. And if you want to watch other people's live Hangouts on there, then you can do that on their channels. Hopefully you found that a useful tour of your YouTube channel. This is Martin Shervington. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for a lot more handy hints, tips and tricks on YouTube and Google+.